Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sonic SatAM. And now we're in the final 3 episodes, starting with Drood Henge,
Yep,
whatever the hell that means.
Henge. You'll
Um,
see.
If this
so
episode, if this episode replace, if you replace the D with a G, then it'd be quite a different episode.
G.
No,
Anyway,
at the end of the word, we get Droog.
all right, everybody, you already know how this works, so let's just get going. So 3, 2, 1, click.
Sonic taking on the Clockwork Orange. That'd be interesting.
That could be, yeah.
You might just call it a bad ring day. I don't know. That doesn't work. Oh, I got it. They might get you ready for a little bit of the old ultra speed.
Fun fact, Dweebs, for the Italian version of the Big Lebowski, the nickname that is given, the dude, in order to give a translation that fits with the, sound of the word, they called him, just like in Clockwork Orange, the Droog. Alright, here we go. Oh, Ben Hurst wrote this one too.
But of course.
It was a dark and stormy night. Alright, Dulcie, can you perfect? Yeah, we're making progress.
Pretty much.
She was at least trying.
Yeah.
Hopefully no one who shouldn't have heard that.
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, God, slow-mo rain. Don't stay out and others feel the pain.
Never mind that tale. How about the fact that the water on Dulcie's body kept going up and down? You know,
The rain was lagging.
It's just like in the Ten Commandments.
Physics in a Sonic thing? Who knew?
with that, was it one? I forgot. One. With
My God, these. Why did we slow down?
I thought it was just my crappy internet again.
No.
with that one, Dulcie, you will do my wonders. Is it one that they said, Jova, in the movie? With rods?
Staff?
Which
Staff.
movie are you referring to?
Prince of Egypt. You know the whole thing that God says, like,
oh,
with that
Rod,
staff,
yeah.
Notice, you will do my wonders. It's staff. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, it would be staff, not wand.
No. If I recall correctly, it was referred to as a rod.
Oh,
is it rod? Okay.
Synonymous, anyway. Oh, Power Stones? You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
Now, Taylor, the Chaos Emeralds are reserved for the Adventures show. Not
Darn.
Although, funnily enough,
this one, Tail, is the Naoto Oshima version show, as in we had the time stones instead of the Chaos Emeralds, whereas the Adventures one, that one is more Naka-esque.
You know,
although funnily enough, in the you know how Crash Bandicoot has the power crystals?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, in Japan, they're called
Power Stones,
Stones, yeah.
You know, it's funny you mentioned Naoto Oshima, Page, because, fun fact regarding this show, he has pretty much given the show his blessing and considers it a definitive look at Sonic of sorts.
Well, yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
They're just big figures, Robotnik. It's a children's figure book.
No. Within it solves the salvation of world hunger.
Sonic and Tails enjoying a hot spring. Interesting concept.
Well, then again, Jova, I don't know. Like, remember, in his original vision, Sonic was supposed to have a Jessica Rabbit style girlfriend.
No. Oh, basically, let me get the quote for it.
Sure, go ahead.
I have the page saved over here.
But now I can
Okay,
see go ahead.
Naoto Shima, the creator of Sonic the Hedgehog, has said in Twitter posts that he enjoys Sonic SatAM. The Dick staff gave him a poster of the show's character, which he keeps framed in glass. He had this to say, Sonic was born in the image of the United States. I love American Sonic, thank you. And
I mean, he has the color of the American flag, so...
So is he a fan of Greg Martin's designs? Or something?
I have not seen anything saying about what he thinks of that. But I guess maybe by extension he does.
It's weird because he says American Sonic. When people think American Sonic, they think Greg Martin's design, not his design.
Maybe he's referring to the show in itself.
Sure, I get the feeling.
Wow, okay. One thing that I noticed so far, this is the episode that has the most slowdowns and animation interruptions so far.
What happened? Was the show lagging?
Did they need to pad out the runtime, maybe?
Yeah, they were finishing up the budget.
I think Shura is right. Basically, Dibs, back in the old days, trick some writers and, yes, I actually said writers, sometimes writers and animators have this little bit where they would slow down stuff so that it would fit the 20-minute mark.
It isn't uncommon, actually.
Fun fact, there's actually a Sonic CD fan mod that replaces Sonic Sprite with Greg Martin design, aka the one. Basically, so you know how Sonic looks different in the Western covers. That's because they got Greg Martin to redesign it for an edgy.
I noticed that. Yeah, I mean, at the cost of not sounding, whatever. I save it for another time.
Fun fact, actually. The characters from Sonic SatAM were actually nearly made canon to the games. There was a video game, fashioned after Sonic SatAM that was going to introduce the Freedom Fighters to the series. There was just
the stealth game?
Mm-hmm.
Here was the problem. Yuji Naka took a look at it, did not like the slower pace of the game, and canned it.
Brilliant.
Well, okay, to his credit, it did look like it was in some ways going to be kind of another Sonic's Labyrinth. On the other hand, though, it does suggest that we might have had some missed potential with these characters possibly being added to the game's verse.
I'm going to disagree because, Sonic Labyrinth was just a terrible idea, whereas a Sonic spin-off that does stuff as in tied into this show makes perfect sense. It's not really a Sonic Labyrinth case, if you ask me. Sonic Labyrinth was just a terrible idea all around.
Also, the game didn't have enough of it at the time, I believe, so there could have been ideas where they wanted, some faster sections here and there. But I think most of what we saw was the stealthier stuff, and
yeah, we never even saw if the entire game was just going to be just stealth. For all we know, maybe there were speed parts.
Again, all we do know is that Yuji Naka vetoed it because of a slower pace of the game, apparently.
Sure.
Okay, we'll say this for the show. I keep forgetting that Sonic's shoes have different gizmos that potentially adapt to the situation because he uses them so infrequently.
Again, Tio, he was doing it before Shadow made it cool.
Okay, aside of skating, what does Shadow shoes have?
Hovering?
I did not remember that.
Well, he shows it off in Sonic Adventure 2, essentially. He can also use them as air skates in Sonic Riders. Okay, here's the bit about the game. At one point, a recursive adaptation of the cartoon based on the video game series was planned. This was one of many attempts at making a SatAM game revolving around stealth rather than speed. So apparently, stealth was going to be the focus as opposed to speed. Unfortunately, once Yuji Naka took a preview of the demo, he demanded the game cease development due to its slow pace.
Also, I just have to point out, Dalsy didn't crash into a single tree.
And yet Sonic Labyrinth was okay.
Well, to be fair, Dwibs, this was after Sonic Labyrinth, so I guess they were kind of in a state of, okay, Sonic Labyrinth sucks, so let's try to avoid slower pace.
Why would you have a But why would you have a slow? Why would you okay a slow Sonic game in the first place?
Okay, now in Sonic Labyrinth Saver, this was before they had completely nailed the idea of Sonic Speed being the main
Oh,
focus
Tails' arm,
of the
Jesus.
Yeah, I
franchise.
know, right?
whoa.
Also, didn't what Jova said about the motivation was the slow development rather than the actual game?
That's Sonic Extreme too.
Oh.
This is a different case.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, Jova. You know what's interesting about Naoto Oshima's words? It makes it even more tragic when you. Sorry, it makes the Sega screwing over the development of Rise of Lyric even more tragic, considering Bob Rafai wanted to return to that nature versus technology thing that Naoto Oshima likes. So that's makes it even more tragic then.
I mean, it doesn't really excuse the crappy work he did, but still.
Well, that's the thing, is now that we now know that Sega was the main cult because of the terrible way they managed the project, thanks to Matma Muscles and other people who also made development history videos.
Jesus
of the game.
Christ!
Oh snap!
I mean, even hurt the hologram.
He's that powerful.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the I thought it was going to say this is the "you're fired" button or something.
Just check the what happened to with Rise of Lyric if you haven't. That tells you all you need to know.
Okay, those you need to work about the whole sleeping on the job thing.
Well,
Again,
that's the
though,
thing.
she's not crashing into trees. She actually is improving.
Also, to Dulce's credit here, she kind of has to work around the clock as like their main means of transportation. So, yeah. So, where to next?
Hmm?
Good word save there.
Nice save.
Oh.
Yeah, actually a chin pad would come in handy.
Oh, great.
It's not a competition. We're all in this.
My news is worse than yours. I win.
Oh, I love this one. Listen here.
Oh,
Nicole,
really...
no.
Continuity. Those two really are bonding.
Remember, Taylor, Nicole already knows that she has to speak a different language when talking to Sonic. So,
Hey, somebody remind me. In the comics, doesn't she get a personification?
Yes, as a HoloLynx.
Oh, okay. So they wanted to be like someone like Cortana.
Basically, she was originally well, okay, you know what? No, I should save that because that's season 3 talk.
Yeah, because I was going to say I thought it happened in this show, but I misremembered.
I really thought so too, but apparently no. This was something that was going to finally be revealed in season 3. Anyway, a message from her father. Damn.
Actually, oh, okay. The scrolls were in the boxes. Also, they're empty.
Well, Tio, the recordings can't show what's on them, otherwise that would be cheating.
I guess.
oh, I know what Taylor.
You took Tails in action, but he's too
How
young.
dare you?
How dare you try to have Tails do something in this show?
Oh no. Yes, Tails, it is.
It's very bad.
He's a child, doesn't know.
That's the way he said it, though.
Oh, he's 10 now.
What is this
Yeah,
logic you're
and
speaking
being,
of,
and being
Sally?
16 is so much better.
Logic is so not past schools. No, you're not, Sonic. Sonic responsible. Yeah, that's a
I
good
think,
one.
well, I think like Sonic is 16 in the games, but I think they're like at least adults here.
I don't know. There's no bio or anything for this series.
Still, Sonic claiming that he's responsible in this show is a big good one.
Well, he's relatively responsible, let's say.
You know, I always like to believe. You know, okay, for a while now, I've believed that Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog was a prequel to this show.
Oh.
Like
I already
somehow,
mentioned. Well, I think we already discussed about this in one of the previous episodes. Yeah, because I believe that too. That it was like a sort of a prequel in some kind of recipe.
like Robotnik. You know, at the end of that show, he got fed up with all the silly stuff going on around him and his incompetent henchmen. So he
And became a serious threat.
Yeah. I mean,
And Tails got replaced then, it seems.
yes. Okay, and also I can explain the voice change,
Oh
What?
no.
vocal surgery.
Well, that's
Well,
a very lame explanation. Dweeb.
No,
Well,
he is part robot, so yeah, he could have.
Yeah, and Tia, what explanation can you think of?
I know this. Just like in The Worst Witch, magic explosion. Because Bella Ramsey couldn't reprise her role as the main character in season 4, they start season 4
Oh god.
magical explosion in the potions lab, and because of that, her face is now suddenly different.
Again, it's still better than the transition between Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Robotnik into the Sonic Adventure era, where he literally just changes jacket off panel.
oh, are you referring to Sonic Pocket Adventure?
No. The comic. I think the first comic, because I asked it, like I said, previous episode, Joe, I asked the question on SSMB, and they told me that that's what happens. They even showed you a panel.
Like I said, well, it's not so much he changes his jacket, so much as he changes his complete skin and all that.
Got him.
Ah, idiot.
He was expecting them. Honestly, it's what keeps me young these days.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sonic Dancing.
No.
Well,
not?
he's a
Actually,
very...
Sonic
hey.
can dance, to be fair.
I mean,
Yeah.
and hey, if you made a Sonic Rhythm game, the series has got plenty of great music.
Yeah, with all the spin-offs, why was never made a DDR Sonic game?
No, I'd love a Sonic Rhythm game. Even if it was
Yeah.
just like a mobile one, I'd love that.
Well, actually, there was that one Sonic Rhythm game that I think is a part of Sonic Jam, if I recall correctly.
No, Sonic Jam doesn't have any of that crap. It only has
Oh, wait, never mind. That's Crash Bandicoot Party I'm thinking
Even
of.
Splatoon has a rhythm game built into it.
It does.
The closest thing is Raven Thief, which was made by the guy, which had involved a couple of people from Sonic Team involved.
Yeah,
so.
sure.
What? Run by
Nakamura,
Yun
yeah.
Shu Nakamura.
Yep. He also made Samba de Amigo.
Mm-hmm.
But you haven't checked properly yet.
Yeah.
And that's why this is happening.
Because Sonic is an idiot.
Well,
Pretty much.
Why?
he knows how this goes.
All the trees.
Oh.
The echo.
Well, damn. Hey, she's
stone and
mad.
you've seen a dragon. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I think he's mad.
I don't know. Hard to tell.
It's a fake scroll.
Wait, what?
It was the friends we made along the way.
No. Wow, how unimaginative. They hid the stone in the same place of a scroll.
Maybe that's exactly it. So they thought that nobody would think that they would do this.
Pedro, I want to remind you, but this is the same logic that got us that stupid minigame in Sonic 06 where to talk to the captain of the guard, and he's the one that says you to talk to solve the riddle.
Well, I never.
Well, unfortunately, Teal, that logic sometimes does work.
The Tails is here, you know.
I know. That's why he's saying it.
I got to do something.
Yay!
You did indeed, Tails. You did indeed. Well, look
And
at
that's
that.
the only now get out. I'm taking the show back over. It's a couple episodes.
Again, Tails is actually getting to do more here. Pretty good build-up for something that will surely blossom in Season 3.
What a story, Jova.
Again.
That ending. That's all, folks.
It's kind of like the ending of Link: The Faces of Evil, with Tails like, I won!
Again, we're getting closer and closer to the end of the series, and then I can really drop quite a bit of knowledge about Season 3.
Okay, as for this episode in itself, it was fine, but I noticed a lot of technical problems. Like I mentioned, the weird slow-mos and cut-off. You can tell this was around the end of the show because, you know, the budget was starting to end. So, a bit of a shame, I guess.
I will say this, that stuff aside, a pretty good episode. One that finally gives Tails a proper spotlight, you know, where he doesn't job out that much. And it had some interesting twists in there, and I love Sonic pretty much narrating how the whole scenario with Robotnik would go, because he knows the formula at this point.
Pretty much.
Sure would be a shame if Robotnik threw a spanner into the works, but nah, there's no chance he'd do that.
Not at the finale. Come on.
Of course not. It'll be just simple as...
Well,
simple
we were not
as.
there quite yet, so instead tune in next time for Spy Hog. That's a weird name.
See
See
you
ya.
then.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.